The Apple Valley Sun Devils' first CIF Championship game in the school's 64 years of gridiron history is played before a huge, energetic, and highly enthusiastic home field crowd at Newton T. Bass Stadium. The Sun Devils' battle favored Sarah to a 3-3 tie through the early going and trail 6-3 with 3 minutes to go before halftime. The disastrous 2.5 minutes that follow determine the outcome of the game. Sarah blocks the punt. The safety puts the visitors up 8-3. A safety is followed by a free kick. Sarah runs the ensuing kick down to the Sun Devils' 7, setting up the game's first touchdown. The Cavaliers score 3 plays later to take a 15-3 lead. When the Sun Devils' drive takes them to midfield, the pass receiver fumbles. A Sarah defender scoops it up and returns inside the 20 before fumbling, and Apple Valley's Isaiah Ojeda recovers at the 16. Next play, the high snap sails over Noah Seeley's outstretched hands. A second safety gives Sarah a 14-point lead. The score at halftime is 17-3, a lead which proves unsurmountable by the comeback-minded Sun Devils. Let's go back to how this historic contest began. Dustin Reynolds carries for 6 yards and a first down on Apple Valley's opening possession. Left guard Lyndon Johnson, 55, and left tackle Raymond Polito, 79, pull as the right side O-lineman blocked down. 75 is freshman Jonah Leopatale. Same play from the 37, same result, as Dustin Reynolds picks up another first down, following the 6'7", 340-pound Raymond Polito through the hole. From this angle, we see Dustin Reynolds regain his footing and surge forward. 77 is center Ty Johnson, 6'5", 280-pound senior. Dustin Reynolds picks up added yardage on his own on this first down play from the 47, spinning away once, then a second time for a gain of 9. This drive will stall here. The Sun Devils punted away after consuming 4 minutes of the first quarter clock. For the greater part, Sarah meets with little success in their running game. Junior cornerback Joshua Soria, 25, combines with linebacker Dustin Reynolds, holding the ball carrier to a gain of 1. Josh Soria among the underclassmen gaining invaluable experience when cast into frontline duty in the CIF playoffs atmosphere. But the Cavaliers do succeed with their passing attack. This completion to the Sun Devils' 33. Sarah quarterback Malik Murphy has completed 66% of his passes on the season for 2,341 yards and 17 touchdowns. The Sun Devils' defense stiffens once Sarah enters the red zone. Gavin Hambrick, 10, and Joshua Soria double team to stop the ball carrier for no gain, with Lane Scharnberg, 19, adding the finishing touch. On 3rd and goal from the 9, the play-action fact does not lure the linebackers, and the pass is batted away. Vanden Gayten applies the pass rush. Dustin Reynolds jumps the route and knocks it down, and Sarah is forced to settle for a field goal to end their opening possession. The field goal is good. The visitors draw first blood. Sarah's first possession consumes 5 minutes. It is 3-0, with 4 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Apple Valley's determination to answer with a lengthy scoring drive of their own is shown on some risky calls and excellent execution, particularly by sophomore quarterback Noah Seeley. This is 3rd and 10 from their own 20. Noah Seeley rolls left, then lofts the moonshot throwback pass to Logan Moon, who carries for a first down all the way to midfield. Logan Moon, Apple Valley's leading pass receiver, 54 receptions coming in for the 6', 175-pound senior wide receiver. Noah Seeley, right back to wide receiver Nathan Downing, 6', 190-pound senior, two-way starter. Then back to the run. Dustin Reynolds, Sun Devils' bread and butter running play in their readjusted offensive arsenal that follows their rash of late season injuries. First down yardage to the red zone, when Sarah's defense confronts the Sun Devils with a 4th down and 3 from the 9. Apple Valley opts for the field goal. Brady Weinberg's kick is true, up, over, and through, tying the score a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Weinberg.
The Sun Devils' defense resumes, clamping down on the Sarah running attack. Lane Scharnberg, 19, with the hard hit in the gang tackle for a loss. Lane Scharnberg, 5'10", 160-pound senior. 48 is Jaira Lupepatelli, 6'3", 280-pound junior. But the visitors keep their second possession alive with the 4th down pass completion. It's first down at the Sun Devils' 43. With a 3rd and 5 at the 38, the visitors look for the delayed draw play to pick up the first down. Lane Scharnberg, Isaiah Ojeda, and Damian Guillen read the play and throw the ball carrier for a loss. 5 is Damian Guillen. Sun Devils coaches named the senior cornerback Defensive Player of the Game in Apple Valley's 35-28 semifinals victory at Roosevelt. On this 3rd and 10 at the 14, Sarah's scrambling quarterback barely avoids a Keenan Eck sack, throwing for his receiver at the goal line. The 5'5", Damian Guillen, nearly picks it off. The Sun Devils force Sarah to go for a field goal in their second possession of the night. This Cavaliers drive has taken up 6 minutes of the second quarter. The field goal is good, and Sarah leads by 3, 6-3. We are at the 4.5-minute mark of quarter number 2. The Sun Devils' possession begins at their 20. Right guard James Reed, 57, helps create a crease for Damian Guillen to scoot through, grinding out 4 yards the tough way. 3rd and 6 from the 24. Noah Seeley scrambles but comes up short of first down yardage. The sophomore signal caller is listed at 5'11", 190. What happens next is the first of the triple witching plays that prove to be the downfall of the Sun Devils. The blocked punt. 2 points, Sarah on the safety. 8-3, the score. Then the first real breakdown of the Sun Devils' defense comes, covering the free kick from the 20. Sarah's kick returner slips through the first 2 defenders, cuts off a block at midfield, racing toward the end zone, losing the ball when he stiff-arms the touchdown-saving Lane Scharnberg, but the ball bounces out of bounds at the 7. From the 1, the defense gets it done. Gavin Hambrick, 10. Jaira Lupepatella, Isaiah Ojeda, Keenan Eck, among those throwing up a wall that stops the ball carrier for no gain. But on 3rd and goal from the 1, Sarah breaks through for the game's first touchdown and a 15-3 lead with 2 minutes to go before halftime. Seemingly undaunted, the Sun Devils respond with a determined effort, ignited by Dustin Reynolds' 14-yard run to the 43. Dustin Reynolds' efforts approach Superman proportions. He stepped up to become the team's leading ball carrier in the postseason, scoring a touchdown in the upset of Citrus Canyon, rushing for 137 yards on both touchdowns in the defeat of Glendora, adding a 45-yard touchdown in the semifinals victory, while all the while continuing to lead his team in tackles. Now, one of the craziest plays you could ever hope to see. Noah Seeley rolls right, throws across field, hitting his receiver, who loses the ball. Sarah's defender picks it up, carries back across midfield, all the way down to the 20, where he fumbles, and Isaiah Ojeda recovers at the 16. The exchange of fumbles resurrects the Sun Devils' possession, but another miscue is in the immediate offing. On this late November Saturday after Thanksgiving, temperatures have fallen near a very chilly 50 degrees, and that chill factor may be factoring into what has just happened and what happens next. The high snap over Noah Seeley's outstretched fingertips, the ball bounding into the end zone where Noah Seeley wisely falls on it, preventing a Serra touchdown. This safety extends the visitors' lead to 14 points. Now, as bad as that was, it could have gotten much worse were it not for this outstanding defensive play by junior Vanden Gayton. The 6'3", 190-pound junior sacks Serra's quarterback with 17 seconds before halftime. Following a pass interference penalty, Serra has it at the 21, 11 seconds on the clock. The pass completion to the 1 as the clock keeps ticking. Out of timeouts, Serra is unable to down the ball to stop the clock before the half ends. 17-3 Serra at the half. The Sun Devils suffer from terminally terrible field position to start the third quarter, intent on reestablishing their ball control offense. Caleb Most on this third down play from deep in their own territory. How determined to keep the ball out of the hands of the Serra offense? The Sun Devils go for it on 4th and 3 at their own 23. Jaira Lupepetela and James Reed open the way for Vanden Gayton to get just enough yardage for the first down. When the risk is repeated on 4th and 5 at the 30, Serra's defense prevails and the visitors take over on downs. A major penalty against the Sun Devils gives Serra first down at the 4. The goal line stand is initiated by limiting the gain to 2 yards. Vanden Gayton gets a hand on the ball carrier. Gavin Hambrick, Lane Scharnberg, Keenan Eck, Jaira Lupepetela, Isaiah Ojeda all in on the play. Serra succeeds at cracking through from the 2, and the differential becomes a 3-touchdown lead, approaching the midway mark of the third quarter. Apple Valley highlights are harder to come by the rest of the way. Christopher Marcado provides one in kick coverage with this open field tackle. Chris Marcado, 5'8", 125, a junior. Watch this spectacular run by Samaje Andrews, breaking past the Jonah Lupepetela and Lane Johnston blocks, crashing through a pair of Serra defenders and carrying tacklers with him on this 24-yard gain into the red zone. Samaje Andrews, another postseason standout. He carried for 134 yards in the Citrus Canyon win and scored touchdowns in each of the 3 playoff victories. The outcome of this CIF Championship game is not the story, but rather how Coach Kyle Godfrey and his Sun Devils overcame countless adversities to take this team farther than any Apple Valley team before. This online sports report presented by Valew Quality Truck Bodies. Family owned and operated since 1954. Valew manufactures state-of-the-art truck bodies for the construction industry nationwide. Valew Quality Truck Bodies, supporting teams, schools, and athletes throughout the Victor Valley.